And I think, I don't know, my virtual screen isn't working that well either, but you know what, everybody, it doesn't matter. We're just going to keep moving on and getting things done. Thank you so much, Scott. And as everyone, if you haven't met him, you've met him now. He's our Executive Vice President. Thank you, Scott. And everyone, thank you for your patience. We're going to get through this today, just like we can get through anything. So welcome to Vibe Nation, and welcome to the software feature update for Vibe Rides. So let me, yay, okay, I think it's going to behave. Okay, latest software versions for today. As of today, the driver app version is at 73, and the rider app version is at 72. And where you can find it, your driver app version is the menu bar. You know those three little lines that you see on your landing page when you first open up, bottom right. You click on that, it will take you to your version, which is on the bottom left. And if you have the rider app, it is on the top left. Again, three little mini lines. You click on that, that's your menu bar, and it's on the bottom left as well. So you can check that out and make sure you're at those. If you're not, close your app and reopen it. If you have to delete your app and reinstall it, that's fine. Just make sure you've got all the current updates. Alrighty, so today, updated features that we have, which is exciting. We have the vehicle profile pictures that are coming through. So some of you drivers out there, we're slowly implementing all of your vehicles. The picture of your vehicle will now be next to your profile pic. So you'll be able to see that, and that's exciting. I was in there yesterday, and it was exciting to see everyone's cars being uploaded into their profile pic. So now the rider will be able to see your profile picture, and next to it, they'll be able to see your vehicle. Okay, driver earnings are visible, and as you can see here, all you have to do is go to the back of the app under earnings and click on that. It will take you to this page right here. Your weekly earnings will be in here, and all the details. If you've paid any tolls that we reimbursed you for, your tips if you've had will be in there. Of course, the weekly payment week, you'll know the details of what week will be in here in regards to earnings. Your completed vibes, that's your completed rides, the total miles, and your total payout. So this is your earning history. You'll see all that. That's in there now. You will need a vehicle to drive for Vibe Rides. Yes, we had a question in the chat the other day, and somebody said, well, are you supplying the vehicle? No, we are not. If you don't have a vehicle, you'll need a vehicle in order to drive for Vibe Rides. So it's a vehicle that has to be registered, not necessarily to you. I mean, we have team members, we have couples who have vehicles in there, but you must be on the insurance. So make sure if you do get a vehicle, your name is on the insurance. It has to be. That's the only way you'll be able to drive. So no, we do not rent vehicles at this moment. All right, so vehicle requirements. We've had some individuals confused in regards to the age of the vehicle, and it's really important that you understand that at this point in time, meaning from today on, things may change, but at this point in time, 10 years old or newer. Your vehicle cannot be more than 10 years old. If anyone's told you it can be any vehicle, that's inaccurate. We want to make sure we're not misleading anyone. It has to be 10 years old or newer. It has to be a 4-door vehicle only. Some vehicles actually are considered 5-door. So as long as it's a minimum of 4 doors, you're good to go. Valid insurance, no less than 6 months before expiry. So if your insurance is about to expire, you won't qualify because your profile will be considered incomplete. It's too soon because it takes, 10 to 14 days for registration to go through, and we don't want you to miss out on that and have an incomplete profile because your insurance is about to expire. So please remember that. Of course, you need a valid driver's license and a valid state registration. Now, depending on your state. So now we're dealing with Florida and we're dealing with Texas. They all have different type of registrations in this case. So with Florida, it's a sticker on your license plate. So you get your license plate, and what state of Florida does, you get a little sticker and you put that on your license plate. So that is your state registration that you need to upload into your profile. In regards to Texas, sticker is on your windshield. So you take a picture of your windshield, you'll see the sticker you have to put on your windshield. So the same thing as part of your profile, the picture you're going to need to upload is the sticker on your windshield. So we'll need that picture to qualify for a valid registration. And of course, we're going to review this because this is very important. Things are changing. We know the news is starting to let us know that you will be able to start moving around the states a little more freely. Okay, so the laws are starting to, the stay-at-home policies are changing. States are starting to open up. We know that Texas is slowly getting back to business, and Florida is going to probably announce very shortly. But so whatever state you're in, whether it's Texas or Florida, please still be mindful. You need to follow the COVID-19 rules that are still in place. You still have to follow through on that. Okay, so please, this is for all of us. This is to keep you safe and to keep other people safe, the riders that you have. So the social distancing is still in place. So remember that. You're still staying at home if you are sick. So if you're feeling ill, please stay at home. The masks are mandatory. They're suggested, but we really suggest you wear a mask because, again, it's keeping you safe and it's keeping other people safe. We want to get through this, and we need to get through this together. So as a team, we will work together in regards to getting rid of this, whatever it is, this COVID, and we have to be diligent. So remember that. Wash your hands often. And so we did do a video in regards to sanitizing your vehicle. So you can go back to Vibe Ride's Facebook page. It's been recorded, and we'll show you exactly how to sanitize your vehicle from the outside and the inside, just to protect yourself, of course, and to protect your riders. Clean frequently, touch surfaces regularly. Nothing's changed. Just because the states are changing the regulations doesn't mean we are going to be laxed in regards to protecting yourself. So please be mindful. Keep cleaning the surfaces. Clean your personal items frequently. Ladies, your purses, your wallets. Gentlemen, your wallets as well. Any bags, any handles, anything like that. Clean frequently, touch surfaces regularly in your car. Of course, that's part of your sanitation. Do that every single time someone takes a ride. Take the time to clean your vehicle. Again, it's keeping you safe, and safety is our number one priority. We want you safe, but we also want our riders safe as well, right? And clean your phones and computers, of course. Some of you are using laptops. Of course, and many of you, actually all of you, most of you are using your phone, which is your tool. That is your tool to work. So please keep that sanitized and clean. Take the cover off and do that on a regular basis because you're handling it a lot, of course, right? So make sure you do that. And of course, today, please take a moment out of your day today to think about those that are struggling through this pandemic, and those that have lost loved ones. Be grateful today and every day moving forward. Let's take a moment today to really think about that and think about those that are having challenges through this, okay? So again, we're in this together, so it'd be nice to give them a thought as often as you can. And then, Scott, back to you.
Okay, I lost my video again, Angela. I guess people just don't want to. I guess people just don't want to see me today. I think that's what it is. It could be my haircut. Maybe that's what it came down to.
Get another haircut, Scott.
Yeah, it's there's one benefit of not having a lot of hair. When there's no place open to get your haircut, you really don't have to worry.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Okay, there you go. I'm back. Okay, thanks, Angela, and thanks for the update. And I think some of the things that Angela commented to as it relates to COVID-19, it's going to be something that's going to be with us for a while. And she used a good term, mindful. Be mindful out there. I've been reading a lot of information as what the different airlines are doing. And one thing pertaining to masks, it looks pretty much that the airlines are going with masks for everybody. The flight crew definitely will have it, and it looks like they're going to be providing them to people on the plane too. So it may not be a bad idea if your passenger doesn't have one. Maybe ask them to wear a mask if you're riding in your car. Just a thought. So Angela talked about earnings and actually how you could see those earnings on your app. So what I want to describe today and let you know is the timing of the earnings and when you as drivers will see those payouts. So if you give me the next slide, Angela, and I apologize that there's quite a bit on this page, but we'll run through this. So Angela just showed you that you could see the receipt of your earnings are going to be available after each trip. So no different than, any type of system, we have to have a cutoff point and a cutoff period. So this would be called our pay cycle. So our pay cycle is going to start at 4 a.m. Central Standard Time each Friday. Okay, each Friday, and it's going to continue for those whole 7 days and comes around to 3:59 a.m. Central Standard Time the following Friday. Okay, those earnings will then be available the following Tuesday in your iPayout account. Now, we went over some of the iPayout account and how to set up your wallet before, but let me just give you a specific example here. So using this information, our pay cycle is going to start at 4 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, Friday, May 1st. Okay, so that will be the start of a cycle, and that cycle will go all the way until Friday, May 8th, and then that'll end at 3:59 Central Standard Time. So we'll have a full week in there, and this is, for people out from an earnings standpoint, this is drivers' earnings from the fair. This is the 70 to 75%. I know we also have some overdrivers on the call. Okay, for you overdrivers, the overdrive commissions are going to be paid out by iBuumerang. This is specifically for the drivers that are driving. Okay, your fare, your 70 to 75% of the time and distance, you will pay on this pay cycle. So the pay cycle starts, like I said, it goes Friday to Friday. It's a 4 a.m. start and stop time, and then you'll actually have that payout in your iPayout account on Tuesday, May 8th. And then this process will just continue on and on and on. So I know we've got a few items that we've got to catch up with here in the month of April, and that's going to all be resolved shortly. But so everybody understands, the pay cycle is going to start tomorrow at 4 a.m. And then we've had training on the iWallet that's been out there before. And again, I just want to emphasize that if you're an overdrive, this payout again is for the drivers, the 70 to 75% that we talked about at the time and distance, and then the commissions pertaining to overdrive will be paid out by our branding and marketing partner, iBuumerang. Okay, take the next slide, please, Angela. Okay, also, so if you're on our call in April, we ran a promotion in the month of April called Vibe 5. And that promotion was that we were going to reward you as a driver after your initial 5 rides. So once you sign up as a driver, you get going. After your initial 5 rides, we were going to offer you a $50 reward. I shouldn't say offer. We're going to give you a $50 reward as long as you maintain a rating of 4.2. So that was a promotion that we had for the month of April. I'm happy to announce for our drivers out there that we are going to continue this promotion into the month of May. So we're going to continue this into the month of May. So for the whole month of May, also for the new drivers coming on, those initial 5 rides. So even if you're starting to drive today, if you started yesterday and you go like, holy crap, I've only got 4 rides in. Well, we're going to continue this into May. So that means that you can do it all in the month of May. You could have done it all in the month of April. And even if you have to split between today and tomorrow to get your 5 rides in, your initial 5 rides are going to count. So we're going to do this for the entire month of May. Now, we do this for a reason. And now let's go on to the next slide, Angela. So there's two costs that you have as a driver coming into Vibe Rides. One is the background check. You've been on, if you were on with us on Tuesday, as Angela went through the registration process, you know that our background check costs roughly $33. The other cost that you have is a vehicle inspection, a 19-point vehicle inspection. We've been able to come up with some affiliations with some great providers that can do 19-point inspections, and those cost you $17. And we talked about on Tuesday. So if you missed Tuesday, I'd go back and review it. We talked about Tuesday, how to get the vehicle registration form, how to get in and get this done. But if you look at our Vibe 5 promo, that Vibe 5 promo was a total of $50 after your first 5 rides. The background check is $33. This 19-point vehicle inspection is $17. And magically, they both total about $50. So great incentive for you as drivers. Get signed up. Yes, is there going to be $50 of cost you have before you can start driving? Absolutely there is. But if you get going, 5 rides is all it's going to take, and you're going to recoup that $50. That's a great promotion that's coming through from Vibe Rides to really get the drivers out there and get them up and running. So please take advantage of that. I think as Angela talked again on last Tuesday, it takes a little bit of time to get through the registration process because of the background check, but it's not that difficult of a process at all. So if you're new, don't know how to do it, if you've got somebody else who's coming in, wants to know about being a driver, go back and take a look and review that video. Very, very helpful. Angela just did an outstanding job going over that last Tuesday for us. Next slide, please, Angela. I think we've got the next slide. Okay. Also, we have got fabulous information and support. So just to give you, again, for everybody that's new, we do these meetings at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday and Thursday, specifically for the drivers. Other questions that you may have, you can get on viberides.com, click support, or you can email us at viberidessupport.com. But if you go to viberides.com and click on support, guarantee you 99% of your questions are going to be answered there. Mr. Fred Brim, who's our Director of Customer Amazement, and his team have done just an outstanding job putting together the support for Vibe Rides. So please take advantage of that. And next slide, Angela. Also, just want to encourage everybody, stay social with us at Vibe Rides, whether it's on Instagram, like us on Facebook, or you can on YouTube also what's going on. So stay social with us at the same time. All right, next one, please, Angela. Okay, just our disclaimer again, as we talked about at the beginning. Want to mention to you, everybody, tomorrow is, and if you've been on with us, you've heard me say this, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we talk about the opportunity piece of Vibe Rides, and we talk specifically about overdrive. Tomorrow, we have another excellent presenter you're going to want to tune in to see. Our own Mark Kifkart, who serves a dual role. He helps us at Vibe Rides, is our VP of Marketing. Also performs the same role at iBuumerang, our branding and marketing partner. So Mark's going to come on and do the opportunity presentation tomorrow. And if you haven't had a chance to hear Mark or see Mark, tune in tomorrow. Very great speaker, and you'll enjoy seeing him. So for today, thank you. We'll be back on next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, for you drivers, we're going to go back in and do some specific training. So you've heard me say this earlier in the week. Earlier in, the month of March, we did very, very detailed training. We're going back now, and we're condensing that a little bit, and we're going to be hitting training hard again on our Tuesday calls. So this last week, we went over our Vibe Rides culture. Angela took us through the registration process, and we're going to stay on and do some very detailed training again on Tuesday. For new drivers or existing drivers, that's a good time to tune in because we're just talking specifically for Vibe Rides. So that's going to conclude it for us today. Everybody have a great weekend for our drivers. Drive safe out there. And we'll either see you on the call tomorrow on Friday, Our opportunity call next Monday, or Angela and I will be back on Tuesday next week, giving you more training. So thank you very much for tuning in.